everyone. So I thought I would kickstart us off with a bit of story mapping and story planning. So what you can do, and you can see that here is ours here. I go with my children doing this as well. So you kind of start off with an empty sheet that looks something a bit like this, and obviously you can change how all the characters' perspectives. And then what you can do is, my children are really into their Lego, but you could do it with literally anything that you can find lurking around the house. Barbies, teddies, Key Stage 2, you can use other objects as well. Just be really creative with it. And then you can start filling it out and labelling them and giving them like descriptions and personality. So for example, if you started off with your heroes and your villains, then from that you can draw their names. You know, they call this one forehead, and then explain what their personalities are and what makes them good sidekicks or good villains or any type of characters really for any sort of story planning. And then for the setting, you actually, and I think this is why the children quite enjoy it, they actually get to make it. So again, you can use household objects, or you could use some sort of building construction, or if you into Pokemon, you could have your own sort of Pokemon den that you're creating. And again, you can label them. So I've just used the back of a massive colouring roll, but you could use like wallpaper or anything like really. So you go from characters, and then you think about your setting. And all of this isn't done in one session. This can be done across a whole week, which is why I think it's quite a nice project to do. Key Stage 2, you could be looking at tension and suspense. So, what are the complications in your story? Do you have any weird twists? And another good way of creating tension and suspense is having both a balance of calm and tense moments. So that's a really nice box actually for Key Stage 2 to get really thinking about what your story is going to involve and how you're going to really surprise the readers. And then you're looking at kind of what the actual story map is, and this is just a really basic one, and obviously your story can undulate and move however you like, but think about what the beginning is, and it can be sketched, it can be labelled, it can be drawn. Adults you can scribe, so it doesn't have to all be written. Again, some other household items that you can use, so it doesn't have to be, if you're thinking, I haven't got any Lego, it can be absolutely anything. And then you're thinking about this part is really important. This is about your audience, so who's going to read your story? So are you pitching it to kind of comic book fans or teenagers or younger children, or are you writing a book for adults? Think about kind of how you want to pitch it to your audience. And then it kind of leads you onto this bit, which is how do you want your audience to feel? So, what sort of feelings along your story? And you can do this on your map actually the whole time, thinking about who is it you're writing for and how do you want them to feel as you're doing it. And I quite like to kind of plan out some really good keywords that I'm going to use. So any good key vocabulary, and also you can use this then as a bank for your spellings. Use this, fill it up with really great vocabulary. Get the thesaurus out. Definitely Key Stage 2, get the thesaurus out. And then thinking about this idea of a synonym cloud. So synonym meaning words that are the same. And I like to think about, so if I'm doing a superhero story, I don't want to keep using the word and repeating the word superhero, but I could have guardian, defender, protector, champion. So coming up with your own synonym clouds, just to kind of, this helps you in your writing then. It saves you the job later on when you're trying to look and think of words to actually, you've got them all there, you've planned for it then. So I would do this as like a week's worth of project. So first of all, you map it out in terms of what boxes you want, and don't forget yours will look probably a lot different to mine, but you'll plan out your boxes first, and then you'll spend a day creating, a session creating, so coming up with your characters, building the lairs or caves or whatever it may be, and again, be completely creative with it, and then you can label them up. Think about the story itself, and this can take a whole session in itself to think about a really good quality story that's got detail on the beginning, the middle and the end, any twists or kind of complications throughout your story. Thinking about your audience the whole time, and then some really great words that you're going to involve in your story. And then you can begin to write it up partway through the week. So this is like a whole week's worth of building, creating, and do all that planning, and then you'll have loads of great ideas to put into your story at the end. So that's what I'm going to do, and we're going to have a go at with my children as well. We've had a little go already, and they really liked all the kind of building, so you can see they've kind of started to build their superheroes, villains and sidekicks. So have a go at it. Please send any over. I'll be absolutely thrilled to see any of them, even just your maps actually, and your stories. But I'd be, please share them, because it'd be absolutely fabulous to see what everybody's been up to. So good luck, happy building, happy designing, happy creating, and yeah, please do send any of your work over. All right, good luck everyone, have fun, bye-bye.